whole Mo3 King Bond thing has died down, and
what a choice of words. Alright, so I'm here,
when I chose to
and this is related to my channel.
And broaden my channel, it took a small hit, but
I'm gonna give my analysis and articulate a little more. You could listen to him. I'll play it.
People sending me stuff at like 4 in the morning and shit like that.
You know. So this video, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna explain what I see, because this content right here relates to all 4 of my pages. So watch.
Thank you guys. I still just sit here and be baffled, like, why? What is it?
Alright, we'll get to it. A little. Fast forward.
This video.
Fast forward. Fast forward. Alright. Here we go.
We're unbalanced. It's not fair.
Alright, so listen to this man, please.
Hold on.
Yeah, quick pause. Just listen to his analysis. Listen to his analysis.
Hold. Fox News, not racist, but #1 with racist.
With an S at the end. So he's stuck there, alright.
Not racist, but #1 with racist.
Right. So that means that they're working with racists, and you cannot control that. This is what I mean about people stirring up controversy, trying to start things, and getting money for what? That's it. He put his own spin on that. Continue.
This is how this scene opened up, you guys.
We're unbalanced. It's not fair.
Now.
Yeah, Lady Liberty. She's standing on like a 9-point star.
Remote places to plan world events.
Right.
What is that thing called with all the 4 presidents on the wall?
Okay.
Mount Rushmore.
All right.
Mount Rushmore. No, I'm not. I don't care about that stuff. But anyway, Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
I think there's something behind Mount Rushmore within that thing.
All right, now pay attention to the Simpsons.
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials.
Look at this. That community.
NBC, you are here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
Yeah.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is smoke.
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested.
This is reptile action. They poison cats.
I believe in testing, but
They poison everything. You see?
You guys.
Body snatchers and organ harvesters.
Okay. Now, hold on. The black dude.
Y'all get that?
What is that black dude's name? Because he was just in the video we had. Not him. Where's the other black dude? Where's the other black dude? Al Roker. Roker. I want to say it's Al Roker. Say, baby. Al Roker.
Okay.
I want to say it's Al Roker. Say, baby. Not much filming. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get done. All right, bye-bye. I want to say it's Al Roker, but it was a dude that was like in a trance in the last video we did.
You see the vaccine in the Simpsons?
Wow.
You see how it's COVID-19?
So we've got our deadly disease.
If you don't have it, they're putting it in you so you can get sick later down the line. So they can make more medicine so they can get paid.
Please don't tell the supervisor I have the flu. I've been working with
You
the
see
federal
why
police for
the
2
immigrants,
weeks.
the illegal immigrants was forced underground and they closed down stores. They closed down the Walmarts. They closed down certain restaurants that was in certain locations that, you know, the property was more needed and more suitable. So if we couldn't buy you out, we'll basically just shut you down and take it a different way. So these are the type of workers they bring into the country. Already sick workers, pay the people 2 years to sit out and let this happen right here.
Oh, my juice loosener's never gonna come.
Hey, Dad, this came for you in the mail.
A virus hits what appears to be America. The beginning of the end.
Mother, get an extra special.
Aliens are gas.
You and you, juice.
Hello.
Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head.
Possession.
Happy birthday.
I'm possessed by a bug or a flu. You get it?
Hold on, guys. I'll help you.
Okay, so this is what I want to talk about because he didn't touch on this. This is more my speed. It looks like Clinton that was held in a time machine. That is how you preserve a body. In a time machine. Walt Disney is preserved the same way. There's a few people preserved. And the organ harvesters and the body snatchers, they do a trial and error with other famous celebrities that die, that were a couple of tiers below the supreme elite celebrities. So King Von wasn't on Walt Disney celebrity, so they would have no problem taking an organ out of somebody that was a delicate little kid that had to learn something. They had no problem taking his heart and trying to fit it in Walt Disney's. Stuff like that goes on. And then the failure of the mad scientist or the mad doctor, it stirs controversy, anarchy, and evil, bad energy in the world. Also known as the House of Mirrors.
Oh, am I still here? I don't. Hold on, y'all. No. This is what we're about to do. Where is that video at? Celebrities that are robots.
So he has kids.
Houses is
He probably watches all the
This video was
cartoons.
not supposed to be this long.
You know, so he can see something with his kids, get an idea,
Like,
re-show it,
the two people they used
and get
were two
90,000
individuals
subscribers
that were
with an iguana, chameleon, bearded dragon setup in the background with the colors and the
I
aura
haven't posted it yet.
and the lights.
Weekend. So this is what we're gonna do.
All right.
In his, as the words, that dude looked like
So now, what the issue is, what I'm pushing right now
That dude looked like
is, you see how they saying the elites, the people in charge, the people with money, they reptiles.
To me.
They do homosexual stuff. They kill each other. They hurt each other.
like I
They
feel like
touch
these two dudes
what
look
they're
alike,
not. So if I'm a
but
dog
that's
or a
just me.
cat,
And
the
then
reptile
we're gonna
always
get
touches the
here
dog or the cat first.
in this video.
You see what I mean? And they have the position and power. And they
So now
made the
we go
law,
back to
they
the
sanctioned a
cartoon.
lot of stuff.
And they hit us with.
So if you look
right
at all the
here.
religious books,
Oh no, am I still here?
there's no pictures. So if there's no
Y'all know what that's
pictures,
supposed to be.
I don't
you
wanna
know,
serve
it's
up my
called
term naked in a
reading
tube.
descriptive
America,
detail.
take a good look at
However,
your
when you see
candidate.
cartoons,
They're nothing but
you
hideous
put
fake
religious
reptiles.
texts
Now,
together.
I'm about to have
There
to.
goes the reptile. The one-eyed
I'm
view.
gonna have
It's
to
only their way.
upload this video. Now they're saying
It's
reptiles,
a
but another
it's a
video
way
I
that
did
they try to
yesterday,
impose
Chiba
on you
played
is
it.
deception. It sounds clever, but it's absolutely false. Like I said, if Shiva is water, why would you put blood on Shiva? If Ganesha was born with an elephant head, he's obviously air and not fire.
Pay attention.
It's
So these are the
true. We are
elites.
aliens. But what are you going to do about it?
You see how the air in the sky, the fire's in the air, electricity is fire.
You guys see that skull up there, right?
You see what I'm saying?
There was a skull within a
It
flag.
could rain fire.
and a
You see
ball of
skull and
aliens
bones to the decay. We're down here. You can walk on top of the moon, but you cannot walk on top of the earth. You have to enter into the earth.
Back to slavery.
Back to slavery, like you said. Let me stop it. It was what's it? Is it a folk tale or is it a myth? The first Luciferian effect that happened on Mars. The Martians escaped Mars, came to planet Earth, and the Samaritans, the Samaritan Indians was here. Also known as the Mayans. Also, like, it's a whole bunch of different tribes. So I'm not saying that the Martians were actually green or gray alien people slobbing out their mouth. Besides, we call illegal aliens people from Mexico if they don't come over here with paperwork. And, you know, this is their land also. But my point is, so when the Martians had supposedly flown over here before the Luciferian effect had hit Mars, the Martians were left brain, meaning they used their left brain and it was more dominant and masculine than the Samaritan Indians. The Samaritan Indians was right brain. They like pray, hum. They was conscious within themselves, but they never did anything violent. A few of them did, and that's how you could tell the ones that rebelled was left brain people. So now the dominance came from being left brain and being structured. So they structured and made life difficult but easy at the same time for the Indians, because they had technology. They designed things. Like, you were living in a house now. You know, it was like, all right, so we are torturing you, but we're teaching you at the same time. So that was the very, very first story of all slavery. It came from actual different type of aliens. Supposedly, like I said, the aliens nowadays is looked at as people. So it could have been Mars was just the other planet where life was and Earth already knew. Or maybe Mars already knew about Earth and Earth had no idea about Mars. And then that's how the transportation happened and the transgression happened, they basically flew from a spaceship, just like how they get there now. Well, they flew over here before. And that's how we got the technology, because their breed still lives here. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So now, what happened, this is where religion comes in. Because as I told you, the Indians was getting slaved and slaughtered by the Martians. So then that's when the Anunnaki came. The Anunnaki came and they established Islam. Now, before I take it to Islam, at this time, the foundation of Hinduism was already created. So, you have to pay attention. Hindu started getting violated first, because when the Martians came from another planet and they slaved the Indians, they turned them against each other. And the Indians were in prayer all the time. And the foundation of their prayer was the 3 embodiments of man and the 3 embodiments of woman. And that's in Hinduism. So now what you have is this new entity of people tricking us. And now we're hurting each other going against Hinduism. So the jinns that are amongst the earth, the Indians, they are now turning and slaughtering each other because of this new entity, these new aliens. So what happens is another entity called the Anunnaki. They come and they make everything divided, spaced out, and they calm everything down. And they imposed Islam. So you basically take the embodiments of Hinduism, right? And you just simplify them by making the creator, the most exalted, the most high. You know, and then you look at Vishnu, he's the prophecy. So if you can name all the prophets. And then you have the Iblis, who's Shiva, the dark entity. So you break that into Islam, you already see it's Allah, prophecy, and it's Satan. The 3 women, the way the 3 women is broken down, it's not 3 specific women. It's, they took the name away. You know, the 3 names are Uma, or also known as poverty. And then you have Lakshmi, also known as Shri. And then you have Saraswati, and she has a whole bunch of names also. More than everybody else. Those are the 3 main. So what they do, in Islam, they took the names of the women, instead of making them goddesses and putting them on a pedestal, they just made them degree, made them angle, an embodiment of what they mean. Fertility. You have the mother goddess, fertility and love. You have the mother goddess of riches and wealth. Then you have the mother goddess of music. You see? So they took all of that away and they sanctioned it. You understand that? So when you take it away and you sanction it, you have to understand that now the turbulence that's there is always going to be there, but it's 4 types, it's 4 kinds. You see what I'm saying? It's an alien that came from Mars. Then it's the Anunnaki that came from the planet Al-Ra. Then you have the Samaritans, different tribes that's beefing with each other, beefing with the Mayans, beefing with other Indians. You see what I'm saying? But they all Indian because they from Earth. So that doubles, that splits. Let me tell you why it splits into 2 or more people. Because as you can see, we can't get along. Our mothers are different, our fathers are different. Human beings are just different. So that's the fourth kind. The fourth kind is the actual movement, the change, the climate change, the feeling. That's what we feeling right now. You feel it in the weather. It's climate change. People are getting sick. We're seeing UFOs. We're seeing abnormal stuff. Abnormal behavior is going into humans. You don't see male gorillas having sex with male gorillas. You don't see, you see what I'm saying? Male lions fucking male lions. Like, you just don't see it. So now once that happens with humans, you throw the rotation off Earth, in Earth, you throw the rotation of Earth off track. The rotation is messed up now. The weather is messed up. The sun is losing plasma because the natural essence, the natural humanity was supposed to be here is shifting. And the natural essence of the earth is leaving due to their behavior. So the shifting is it's happening. And this is how accurate this shit is. This is what I'm saying. It's all in one. When you think you see something, but you really didn't see it. So you're telling me I'm crazy and I seen this shit, but you didn't see it. But we both felt the wind before and we didn't see it. So you have to really think about that. You can't keep saying you don't see it.
Why we have to build a ray gun to aim at a...
Look at the look he gave her and then hit her with the whip.
Now look, this is Max Kellerman, also known as the White Man. Right. In command of the United States. Degreed the whole United States. How? The telephone, the first telephone was the mirror. Here we go. There's no mirrors in the insanity ward. This is not a secret in other countries. That's why other countries hate this country. Because this is what I'm telling you. So since I got to get bullied, right? Since I got to get targeted by a celebrity, and look at my circumstances, and now look at everybody's and then y'all want me to keep swallowing my pride. I look that good that you gotta hate me for that long? Do I you kidding me? Yeah, well, watch this.
I don't understand why we have to build a ray gun to aim at a planet I never even heard of.
And now this lucky reporter will be the first human to sample this delicious crime against nature.
You are what you eat. So this, I'm starting another one. So he just, okay, keep playing it. He ate something dead and then turned into something dead that came back alive, resurrected and respawned. That sounds like Walt Disney dying and then him snatching Vaughn's heart and trying to put it in Walt Disney. That sounds like the immigrants coming over here, getting put into debt so they could get a house and a business, going to their house in their business mad and racist, right? And then as they're degreed with those feelings and they're bottled up with those feelings, they now take a plate of food and they start eating, black people's houses. Why would you do such a thing? Well, a lot of y'all look like little fat houses. You up there saying you don't take DSS and it's $640 guaranteed for a year. You gotta have a job, but you could lose your job the same day you move in. The same day. This happens. This is racism at its finest. In New York. You are what you eat. Right? She ate. He ate.
You guys, I'm not going to get into the thing about the human remains found on meat grinders, and I'm not going to get into
So I'm glad he said that, because the test was, and what they heard, even though they knew nothing, supposedly, is if you eat from this tree, you die. And then the other one said if you eat from here, you live and become just like him. So now, whose advice are we taking? If God said that we died once she ate and he ate, and the devil was the one that said that we lived. Think about that. Really, really, really think about that. That's why we don't have magical powers. Or we have dead, half alive, like Merlin. Some people are, some people aren't. You are what you eat.
Hungry. So hungry. There's nothing to eat. Except this. There's gotta be something yummy out there.
Self. Yeah. We all self.
A hamburger.
He's sweet.
Oh.
This thing can't get any crazier.
Oh, Lord.
You
Guys,
get it?
Please pay attention. And we know the Simpsons.
Now look at this.
They
Look at this
are
pedophilia at his finest at the end. He don't even touch on it. He don't even get it. Look, he's just sitting up here just going with the flow on what's going on right now. That's obvious. He doesn't see that this shit is pedophilia right here at all. And he didn't even say nothing about it. And I'm pointing it out. There goes the pedophile ring. Right there. Look.
so often. That is kind of scary.
Said nothing about it.
Yeah, please
Look.
like, share, comment, subscribe.
And it's over for the vid.
Make sure you like the video if you like it.
He didn't
If you
catch
don't like
that.
it, leave a I don't like in the comments.
He didn't catch that. This is called the pedophile ring right here. This is how they legalized it. That's her protector. He didn't catch that.
Plan, prepare,
Community.
Just get ready.
So now, I just want to end the video. Like I said, these other YouTubers, they're really no match. They're just here, spamming. That's it. Just spamming. Like, whatever the headline is, that's what he's gonna write about. Excuse me. My allergies is acting up. The weather's changing. I'm about to sign off. That's my analysis of what The Simpsons has always been doing. Nothing has changed with The Simpsons. I do not watch The Simpsons. I'm about to go watch football. Holla at me.